Hello and happy birthday, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. My name is Yasko. I also want to thank you for your support. I started this channel in February and I separated the horoscopes from the business side. Therefore, March horoscopes are missing, so I will probably upload them again to this channel. It was uploaded to another channel so I could separate it. Okay. This is a very, very good month for you. And I think I mentioned this in April. Okay. Uh, this Taurus lunation is going to hit you real well. Please look at the Taurus signs divided into three groups. So, and why do I divide this month or divide the sign into three groups? And I keep getting that question, and it's to be more accurate. If a lunation is in 15 degrees and you're born in group 1, you may not be touched if you are, say, 1 to 5 degrees. 15 is too far. If it was like 8 to 10 degrees, that will still put you in that group and you will be touched, but the first 5-degree people will not be touched. However, you could have your planets in mid-degrees of that sign. So those planets, in other words, you could have planets in 15 degrees of Taurus, not necessarily your sun. And those planets will be touched, and that means you will feel the effects. So keep that in mind. This month is really very, very good for you, especially if you are born in the second group. For all Taurus, there are truly brighter days, unprecedented success ahead. Don't waste a minute. Uranus is already in your sign and Jupiter goes into Capricorn this year. Right now, if you are married, your spouse's earnings could be good. This is more so if you are a Taurus ascendant. Now, how soon this happiness happens and to what degree your success or how high you go depends on where your planets are in your natal chart. If your sun is in the first house or your ascendant is Taurus, it's about personal joy and feeling confident and strong. Your status will likely be heightened. You could even buy that big home and surround yourself with luxury. It all depends on your chart. If your sun is in your second, it's sudden windfall money in your bank. If you sit back and let it come, it could be $100 or so because you weren't really working for it. It came and you got lucky. But if you're working for it and very aware of it and you wanted it, it could even be $1 million or more. All depends on where you focus your energy and how much effort you put into it. This is the time to work on your goal. You don't want to say, I could have, should have, would have. Remember, Jupiter stays in one sign for 1 year. And it is really headed your way. In other words, when it goes into Capricorn, it is going to trine all the Tauruses. This month, it is taking the bull by the horns and steering your destiny. Ever since Uranus has entered Taurus, you have been undergoing change. That change is usually about your personality, or not so much the personality, but the persona, and how you project yourself to others. And you want to be different somehow. It's time you change the way you look. And some of you will even do cosmetic surgery. So it is also about changes in your status. So you're more status oriented than before. And if you are rising to your aspirations, you want to change yourself accordingly, commensurately, or whatever is required. You just do it. Many of you, excuse me, Many of you are concerned about your career, reputation, honors, and even your credit, and how you are perceived by the public or to the people who matter most. Excuse me, I need some water. Many of you are hearing about getting your credentials or even legalizing something. Graduation could even come with honors. You could hear that your credit has been approved for a home. Excuse me. There are those who will hear that you have been accepted to a university. For some of you, if you have been waiting for someone at a distance to reach out, you could be the one to take the matters into your own hands and reach out to them first. This could also apply to your career situation. You have changed. You have the guts to initiate action on your own behalf. That's a few of the changes that come about. Some of you are getting a vehicle. Some of you are inviting your in-laws and other family members to a get-together. Some of you are getting money from your insurance or a settlement. Excuse me. Some of you could get money through your retirement fund or the 401k, and that fund seems to be big. Some of you are so lucky that the job finds you unexpectedly. Many of you can expect honors as well as sudden changes in career. You may find that you actually get the recognition. Why Uranus has entered your sign. This planet can even take you to the moon. If your company is undergoing mergers or some other reorganization, you could find yourself propelled to a position you never even expected. Excuse me. Since your credit or debt is increasing, you could get approved for some more credit than you expected. If you own a business, your taxes are on the rise. For some of you, money is coming in from behind the scenes. For those who have been hit hard financially the past few years, things are changing. Excuse me. Although in the past you had to look for work or move many times, even due to job changes, your luck has changed. The job finds you. Those who work in manufacturing, your career is going to take you to grand heights. Hang in there. This could even happen next year. You will change according to the status granted. For those who own their own business, you may want to visit PTAC. It's a procurement center for government contracts. That's what I used to be. And look into government contracts. You may also look at export market. Start strategizing. Do you want this success? Do you want small success, or do you want to go for the big success? If you're desiring big success, you should plan and pursue now. Jupiter is around the corner. When I talk about small or big, I am talking about luck of getting $100, or would you rather go for 100,000 or more? Million. Some of you would have would have goals or even dreams of a big win. It's coming. That all depends on you. Sometimes it's being in the right place at the right time. For some of you, it is joy of love and happiness, party, gifts. This could be engagement celebration. If you are competing, you could win big. If you are going to a party, your partner showers you with gift. This all depends on your sun placement. Some of you, it's lots of money you earned. Perhaps you sold a house. This lunation really brings tangible rewards, something you can sink your teeth into. Some of you could have gone back to something from the past. This could be an employer, boss, or career you were in. Due to reorganization, that situation could come back to you. so choose wisely. The full moon will touch group 3. This brings matters concerning insurance or even sexual relationship or conditions to full light. If this is a health condition, it could be the kidney or the eliminative or reproductive area. For some, this matter could just be about relationship and agreements or disagreements. In July, there will be a shift in focus. An opportunity comes your way. The solar eclipse aspects you well, especially those in group 1 and 2. You will likely get good news. Some of you could get even a new vehicle. The aspects are really good. The third group could also get a good news from a university or a distant place regarding certificate, reward, or something legal. That lunar eclipse will bring your future into full light, so you can see very clearly. You are moving forward toward higher ground. In September, you have a window of opportunity to crystallize your desires. Then, at the end of the year, there will be great blessings when Jupiter goes into Capricorn. This is a good year. Don't waste it. Take all you can and move forward. Why? Next year, you're still blessed by the lucky planet Jupiter. However, both Mars and Venus goes retrograde. Saturn enters Aquarius. It's stop and go. If you get what you can this year, hopefully you are planning to manifest the best life can offer. You can get it because Uranus and Jupiter will trine. This aspect can even bring you windfall profits or salary or win. Remember what it was like from midsummer through even January of this year. Mars was retrograde and joined the lunar eclipse in Aquarius at 4 degrees. That Mars was retrograde and group 1 Taurus were affected. That was a hard aspect last year. Health and money, living standards, and comfort were affected. And that shift or that condition happens next year. This is why I'm saying focus this year and getting as much as you can. And next year you can just kind of steer around Mars and Venus retrogrades. I believe astrology is an absolutely reliable tool for prediction. I also believe that you achieve your desire through a powerful technique of visualization. The trick is to make that visual image so real that after constant repetition, your subconscious believes it and your desire is turned into reality. This is a hypnosis or meditational technique. I'm sure many of you do know, and some don't. You need to relax and bring your brain waves to alpha or theta frequency. So I created a video, and you can use it until you get the hang of it. It's a training video. Once you get the rhythm, you can get into that creation space on your own without the video. Depend on yourself. Most of all, believe in yourself. Why am I combining astrology and subconscious programming? Because our natal planets are dispersed around 12 houses. The angles are powerful and can manifest quickly. However, if your ascendant ruler or the sun are in cadent houses, weaker houses, you will need to work to change certain habits or empower them. For instance, if your ascendant ruler sun is common, meaning in either Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, this is an example, and they happen to be in cadent position, you could head north and then end up south or anywhere but the intended destination. So therefore, that person will change course many times and could be frustrating, so he or she would likely give up. Many bad starts possible. But if that person has a compass, like astrology, that can guide the way. it becomes easier to achieve using the mind train. If you are a fixed sign like Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and in a Caden house, you will need help to take action. Astrology foretells timing. When will it manifest? The mind creates your desire, and astrology can tell you this is the time. And for Tauruses, the time is now and coming up. I am very happy that I can bring this fortunate reading to you because the planets are showing you on your birth month, all of you Tauruses are truly lucky. It's something you can feel. It is real. You have a lot to look forward to. And sorry for the background noise. My studio has a 25-foot ceiling, and it either echoes, and then there's a train that passes by. So a lot of times, the place can shake. Sorry about that. And thank you for tuning in. And until next time, visualize, believe, it's